Welcome FCS 2250 computer application students to lesson 13. You've watched this beginning tutorial. You have completed assignment 1. You've created your Wix account using your @wmich.edu email account. If you do not have an account already, if you do have an existing account, you're more than welcome to use that. Our assignment 2 now, watch the tutorials below. View the tutorials located on the page in order to get acquainted with Wix's user interface. It is highly suggested to use Google Chrome or Firefox as your web browser in order to view the tutorials properly. There are endless possibilities with Wix, and where you want to take your site is completely endless. So let's go ahead and begin. Now you're going to notice that we have lesson 13 tutorial number 1 update. Lesson 13 tutorial number 1 update part 2 because this was my original lesson 13 tutorial right here, and as I have mentioned in here, and I'm going to work on editing and trying to take some of those things out, but change is imminent. Change is going to happen, and lo and behold, one day I came in and change happened. This is a web-based program, and they're always updating to make things easier for us end users. And so they did do that update. So I need to present some of the information that has been updated. So go ahead and start by, obviously, you're watching this tutorial right here. And let me go ahead and show you a couple of things that have been updated. But before I do, you're on your Wix site, you're on templates. Over here on the left, you guys, there's all sorts of categories. So who knows, maybe in another class that you're responsible to create something for a business or something, maybe in advertising or a marketing campaign. Maybe you are in law, maybe you are in health and beauty, or you want to present something in health and beauty. Maybe you want to create an online store. I mean, there's so many different things that you can choose from, even from weddings and events, all right, that you can design. They have all of these templates that you'll see over here. Maybe you're in photography and you want to take a look at some of these. Maybe you consider yourself a professional photography. You can actually use these templates to get started with your actual website. However, for this project, you guys, we are going to start with a blank template. You guys are going to kind of just create your e-portfolio with a solid kind of background colors, things that human resources would look for. So let's go ahead and click on blank template. And over here on the right, you have a lot of different layout styles over here. Now, what we're going to do for this particular project, for our e-portfolio, if you're going to make one in the future for other things, you're more than welcome to use other layouts. We're going to start from scratch. So over here in the bottom right hand corner, we're going to choose edit. And it takes a second to load up the editor. And here we are, we're on a blank slate. We're ready to start our e-portfolio. Just a couple things that I want to present to you. We are in actually desktop mode. You can actually see what it looks like from a mobile editor, and you can design your e-portfolio for a mobile site. And actually you'll be able to see what it will look like from a mobile point of view. But I'm going to want you to keep on the desktop point of view. These are all your pages, and right now we just have a home page, but eventually you're going to have more, and I'm going to show you how to create those in a second. If you need to search for something, if you're not sure how to do anything, this is a quick find. It gives you to other blogs of people that have written in and answered certain questions. Here's your undo, your redo, your copy and your paste. You can see the shortcut menus as well. These are your grid lines. You can turn those on or turn them off. Kind of helps you with the placement from your header to your body of your text as well as your footer area. I like to keep those on, but that's a personal preference. Here's a snap to objects. I like to keep that on, and you'll see more about that in a little bit. Here's your ruler to kind of set things up, and you always get these kind of messages here to kind of set things up, to get things lined up, and I'm going to show you how to do that more in a little bit. And I just double click here to get those off, but I'll show you more about how I use rulers in future tutorials. This is your preview of what it will look like on the internet. So when you take a look, this is what your site would actually look if it was on the internet, and it will let you use all the navigation links and buttons and stuff that you created, and you'll see that we'll use that quite a bit. And this is our save option, and I'm going to ask us to save this right away. And so you kind of have where you can see your URL already. I kind of made my username here, mrlang.wix.com/, and insert the name of your site, ePortfolio. All right, so here it is. I have my name, ePortfolio, and it is saving. And I highly suggest to save right away. Congratulations, your work is saved, but it's not live on the internet yet. We'll work on that a little bit later. So I like to hit save a bunch. Now that I've done it once, I can hit save once and your work is saved. I can choose, hey, please don't save that, show that again. But I like to hit save quite often when I am working on my project. Our publish, this is when we will publish it to the internet, all right? And I'll explain more about this in future tutorials. And if you want to upgrade, if you ever want to upgrade to a service account, if you are actually in a business and you need to get people paying with their credit cards and stuff like that, hey, you can upgrade to that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that and just get back to our editor here. So without further ado, we need to add some pages. So I'm going to ask you guys in the upper left-hand corner to click on Add Pages. And right now we just have our home page. And I'm going to ask you to rename this home page. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this gear. And we're going to change this page name to Professional Bio. And you're going to have a page where you are going to discuss with us your professional bio. And I have other information on that in future tutorials as well. We're just going to make our pages. And I just copied and pasted that for my page address as well. So that's a good thing to do as well. So just a Control-C and a Control-V. And I want this to be set as my home page. That's great. And I'm going to choose Done. And we have that page. Now we need to add another page. And I'm going to click Add a Page here. And I get this Add Page up here. Now, if you did not get this to appear on your site, yours probably look like this. And I'm going to bring this over. For some reason, some accounts will show that, some won't. You're going to choose Pages, Add a Page, and if a page just appears here, what I'm going to ask you to do at this point is go ahead and pause this video, and you are going to continue to Lesson 13 Tutorial Number 1 Update Part 2. That's if, once again, when you chose Add a Page, I'll do this one more time, and you don't get that dialog box up here, you just get this over here. Once again, I'm going to want you to jump to Lesson 13 Tutorial Update Part 2. You can start from right there. For the rest of us, you're going to continue watching this tutorial that we have right here. So let me go ahead and bring back my Wix. And now that you're back with me, I'm going to ask you to choose Blank Page here. Blank, and then you're going to choose your name here, and that name is going to be, your second page is going to be your experience page. All right, and go ahead and choose OK, and you notice that your experience page has been created here. We're going to choose Add Another Page, and once again, please choose Blank, and go ahead and change that to Resume. Actually, I'm sorry, Prezi. All right. You know what, you guys? I'm sorry. That is my bad. I want your third page here to be your resume. All right. And choose OK. Sorry about that. And here we are. We're going to add one more page. And we're going to make sure it's blank. And this one, yeah, you guessed it, is going to be your Prezi. And we have one more page to add. So we're going to choose Add Page. And we're not going to choose blank this time. We're going to scroll down and we're going to choose Contact Form. And this contact form is going to be called Contact Me. And we're going to choose OK. And we're now on our Contact Me page. And I have other tutorials later on in this Lesson 13 that will show you what I'm going to want you to do. But we have all of our pages selected here. We've created them. We have our home page located here. If I close this, you can also see your pages. So you can get to any one of your pages by clicking on this. And I know if we click on Experience page, we are starting from scratch. So they look the same right now. But trust in me, pretty soon your ePortfolio is going to come to life with some awesome things on it, which once again I will show you how to change your background colors, how to add headers, how to add navigation panes, buttons, and text and everything. So go ahead and at this time you will want to jump to, let's see here, Well, let's try that again. You're going to want to skip this because this is for my other students that just didn't have the same thing we did. And you're going to want to jump to our lesson 13, tutorial number 1, because this is, as you can see, I show you how to add some color. We're going to add a header to it. Start with our navigation pane. We're going to continue with our navigation pane here because I only have 15 minutes to create these videos, and it cut me short right here as I was adding some things to it. So with that, good luck, you guys. Have fun. Once again, give yourself plenty of time to complete this because, as you see, this is a huge project, 150 points, and I will be grading it as so. So make sure that you are giving yourself time, and if you haven't given yourself time, grab a cup of nice coffee and get to work because this is a big project. With that, you guys, have a great day and happy e-portfolioing.